Bro. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I know it may have been a minute, I haven't checked, okay, but little hiccup. I tried to go live last weekend like 3 times, and each time my Wi-Fi was just absolute buns. I don't know what happened. I mean, it seems okay now, and I would try it again, but I honestly just don't have the time, and I could be using that time to be making a video like this, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna do something a teeny bit spooky since Halloween is coming up soon. Is this gonna be like little sketchbook spread with like clowns, and if you haven't seen the warning in the beginning, like fake blood and stuff. Now this isn't going to be knock your socks off scary, but I just wanted to put the warning anyhow because I don't really know. I put the warning for a lot of my videos just in case. I mean, I really wouldn't want to scare anybody even if it isn't scary. And with all that out of the way, let's get into making this sketchbook spread. Alright, here she is. I mean, I'll tell you, whenever it comes to this video, I had to adjust this camera so many times. It was ridiculous. I mean, here's the first time trying to make sure everything's in frame. And then there's the second, and then all throughout it, I'm shifting and shuffling, messing with my GoPro to make sure that everything, like I said, is in camera. I don't know, I guess it's been too long. I mean, I say it's been too long, but really it's only been like 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks, and I'm thinking that I've been gone for an entire month. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get into my process. Try not to rant this time around. I think you guys may have seen it, a little shoebox full of trash. I was like kind of plucking a few red things out. The whole theme for this is red and clowns. Not like spooky clowns, but you know, some of my OCs and whatnot. So right now I'm making sure everything like for the background is glued in, and then I start bringing in some school doodles. For my live streams, I wanted to like show off coloring those, and I did film myself coloring these two and a few others because I thought that those were also going to be in this video as well, but I decided to go against that and just go with like a red bloody clown theme. Also, this card right here that I put in is like a business card. I ended up taking it out later, but I went to like a fair sometime, I think it was a few weeks ago maybe, and I got a really cool Gengar painting. I will put it up right now along with like this person's at. But here I am putting everything in here, putting all of my different characters where I want to go. I will like put names for each and every one of these. This one right here is Gimbo. I think you may remember him from the 300 subscribers special, that silly little clay ceramic clown that I made. This is Zim and Zom, 2 characters that mean a friend made because zombie undead clowns are cool. Y'all know Meat Man. You may have also seen him in one of my shorts. I love that little guy to death. The one down in the corner, I've kind of talked about her as well. That's Mama. And that little clown dude in the corner with the big old nose, he doesn't have a name. I kind of just doodle him sometimes. He's a little silly guy, okay? Now, circling back to Gimbo, he is a clown. Of course, we can all see that. But all that I really have for his story, he's a clown, and him and his little brother run a circus together. I don't know if I've showed him off in a different sketchbook. I'll put a picture up right now. And one day, this baby gets left in a basket full of muffins at their circus that they work at. And then Gimbo takes the child in and then raises the baby as their own. That's it. That's all I have for his story right now. I feel like I could work on it a bit more though, so his story may be slightly altered in the future. Zim and Zom, they're new. All that I really know about them is that they're zombie clowns and they cause mayhem on anyone and everyone that they get around, okay? And they also really love to scare people. And they are also siblings. That's all I got. Now, Meat Man and Mama, they were together once upon a time, but then they kind of got like a divorce. So, Meatball, yes, Meat Man has a son named Meatball, and Baby, which is Mama's kid, like they kind of, I mean, it's both their children, but like they separated and took the ones that look most like them, and now they're just kind of separated with their different directions. They're creatures. They live in the forest, okay? But anytime that they get around one another, they fight, and it's sad for the kids. They don't really like seeing their parents fighting, and I feel so bad for them, but you gotta have the angst. It's for the lore. I'm sorry. And then that little clown dude right there, he's just existing. He's just minding his own business. Sometimes being, you know, he's a little top heavy because of his big old schnoz, but he's still a cutie nonetheless. Like, I have an idea for him. I got plans for the future that I can't tell you because the haters will sabotage, but keep an eye out. Those were just very vague kind of explanations to their lore. I tell you, with these characters, a lot of them being so new or so old, their stories can and will change. But don't worry, you guys will know more about that. I keep on seeing stuff about this website called Unveil, where you can put like your OCs and stuff on there. I've been wanting to try it. It's just I've been a little nervous, and I've kind of resorted back to my old ways with like using Wattpad and stuff. I guess I'll use both. So I'll tell you guys once I make an Unveil account and start putting my OCs up. I'll tell y'all like, hey, if you're interested, you can go over here or you can go over here. It just all really depends because I know that a lot of people are like, ew, Wattpad. But I don't know, we'll just see. Now at this point, I'm just putting in stickers and starting to like bring out the watercolor, getting my brush and painting the whole thing red. I tried whenever it comes to this to like make the red darker in some spots. I guess it kind of worked, but I don't really know. And these little splecks that I put all over it kind of sucks that I got a little bit on Gimbo because he's not the violent type. I mean, every other one is like this spooky monster, so just ignore the little specks on Gimbo. I sped up the footage a little bit more because you're reaching the end of the sketchbook spread. Now, did you see what I did there in like the crevice of the book? I regret doing that. I tell you, because I put way too much water and it kind of bled through onto the other side, but it's okay, it is what it is. And here I am just kind of speckling, putting red paint everywhere, making it look very edgy and in quotes spooky, I guess. But see, that's what I mean by making the paint a tad bit darker. I'm not very good whenever it comes to mixing colors, but I try my best. And it was okay. It turned out alright. It gave me a teeny shade darker. I guess that's what I was going for. I didn't want it to be super dark. In some spots, it kind of looked a little brown though, but that's okay. Speeding this up one more time, since we're reaching, like I said, reaching the end of the video. I would make my content longer, but I honestly am torn, okay? Do I make it longer for people to sit and watch something that they won't actually finish, or do I make it shorter because, you know, attention spans nowadays are buns. Even my attention span is buns, but I've been working on it. I do my best. So detailing, drawing over, giving some of the characters line art so you can see them better, and that little scared face right there where the 28 years ticket movie theater ticket is. I didn't see it, my siblings did. I heard it was something else. I don't really do spooky stuff, okay? Hence this page. It's not even scary, but I put Huey right there beside it because, you know, the boys, Huey. I love him so much. I feel so bad for him, and he wasn't like that the whole series, but you know, we love you, Huey. But yeah, this is the spread. I hope that you guys enjoyed me rambling about a bunch of nonsense for I have no idea how long this video is. But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next one, whatever kind of video that is. But hopefully I'll get to post a little bit more. I'll like be tweaking my schedule a tad bit, trying to get stuff out there. Even if it's just a short, I'll try to get it out. YouTube shorts might be my saving grace this school year. I don't know. That's all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world. Subscribe, and if you made it all the way to the end, comment what you liked about the video and put an alien emoji afterwards, I guess. That's it. That's all I got. Bye bye, guys. Bye.